Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. This return starts at the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready? Gravity Lions. Ready?
There's a dive up the middle. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play, and it'll be first down Bears.
Alert! Alert! Cougar night. Here we go. Here we go.
Back-to-back carries here. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead right away. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. They put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Setting up to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Chapter 11. Chapter 11. Here we go. Trap 50. Trap 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, Ooh, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. You've set it downs for him from the 31.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Off the play fake, Williams. Vikings get there, they're going to win this round. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Makes it 3rd and 14.
Check smash, 19 Lions.
Williams with 3rd and long. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here.
Well, I'm sure Coach would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. No additional damage is done, however. They're fortunate to get the ball back, and everyone can breathe a little sigh of relief.
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Now put one of the tight ends in motion.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready?
Dive play straight ahead. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here. 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They've got a man in motion.
Viking 18. Mustang 19.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Let's go.
Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the
Dragon 60.
26-yard line.
79. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Throwing now on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He finds space, middle of the field. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings break the tie here in the 1st.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, and pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Defense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Maverick. Cowboy 80. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
6-18.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Completed over the middle. This is a nice gain. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36. Goes to the hurry up here. Look at the throw on 3rd and 1. Hits his running back. And he's tackled for the 1st down yardage.
Let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 6. And the Vikings.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
70 Timberwolves, Mustang 19, 60 Maverick, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Looking to throw here. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
The left side brought in by Hawkinson. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Now,
working quickly here.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this 1st half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal. Working now from the gun. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Reichert set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Setting him on the dive. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
70 Lions.
Receiver gets it on the handoff. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Trying to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. And the Vikings are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Has some daylight through the 40. 30. The 10. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
7 Pirates. Let's go. Go.
Williams on 1st down. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Let's go now. 65. Viking 18.
Working from the gun, Williams escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That one is incomplete. Clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Chop 60. Nineteen tight. Go street. 19 Lions. Go.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Chased out to his right. He has the burst over the middle. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
First down throw by Williams. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Dragon 60. Big Lion. 7 Pirates.
One final shot before the half. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
There's always a little competition on a football team to see who's going to make the hands team. Right, those defensive guys say, hey, listen, I'm not a receiver with bad hands. I got good hands. Well, this is the ultimate test of it right here, Kate. Who makes the hands team? Those are the ones that are most trustworthy to go finish these games, to go get those onside kicks, and to go finish that phase of the game out.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
70 Lions. Here we go.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. He gets this to Michael Mayer. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. First and 10 from the 32.
18 Cardinals.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He cuts it, and he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings grow their lead yet again. Reichert set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Williams will look to throw. Completed to his running back. Gets some space around midfield. Has a hole left, room to run. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears start the second half with some needed points. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Viking 18.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
It's the 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Pass play coming here. Gets it to him on the screen. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Offensive line fast.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Steady.
They're going to try and throw it here. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. It's a race down the right side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings continue piling onto this lead.
Bears 14.
Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Precious on the globe. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He loses it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted, and they took the ball away to boot.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
One of the tight ends motioning left. The give here on 2nd. That's the opening for about 9 yards, but still 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. That's one of those situations where if you're going to call that play, you better execute it. Because if it works, well, you're a genius. But one little thing gets off, a little bit of penetration, you don't seal the edge, well, you're punting and that play goes right out the window.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready.
4th down, pass coming. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings continue adding on to that lead. Reichert set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Plowing up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Has him on a quick hitter. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
At the 44-yard line.
19, 70 ranges.
Out of the pistol, Williams. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Brings up second and 18.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Bears with the ball, but they enter the 4th at a massive deficit. Following the sack needs some positive yards here in his second down and 18.
Here we go, shot.
To throw, Williams. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
18, Pioneer, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings tap it as he records the first interception of his young career. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
On first down, they'll run. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Vikings continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Reichert there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings tack on 7 more to their lead.
6, Bears 14.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. He gets popped quickly there. That is not a nice feeling or a nice run back.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Ready, set.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Unlock line, unlock line. Go.
Right up the gut. Continuing to move past the 45. Still going inside the 35. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bears making the scoreboard look a touch better.
Okay, with these great running backs, you know that patience is so often carried to carry, one of their great traits, but also over the course of the game, just waiting for their opportunity to explode, they'll finish it as he just did.
That one splits the uprights.
56.
And the Bears take 7 points off the deficit. They're going down swinging. We see here getting ready for an onside kick. And this is covered by the Vikings hands team. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Bob.
Yeah, it's going to have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5.
Hot
Brings up
70,
second
hot
down
70, cut 19,
at the
cut
Bears'
19.
44-yard line.
Throwing it on second down. Connects on the crosser. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Ready.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Setting up the screen. Oh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up first and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Ready, ready.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Set up.
They kick the running back in motion. Pass play on first and goal. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings are running them out of the building.
Minnesota.
That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
Come on, set. 60 Vikings, 6.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
On these first and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Design quarterback run here. Has a lane past the 45. 20, 15. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Bears putting up points in a game decided.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, the receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears cut into the lead by another point. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And this is covered by the Vikings hands team. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
And he goes down. The Bears got him. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
5 yards. It's second down.
Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer. 79 Broncos.
They're going to pass it here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Ready. Crystal leading.
Option give here. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3. Bears 22-yard line.
Keeps it on the option here. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.